Scientists have long wanted to explore space to find out what lies beyond our group of planets. However, the discovery of Oumuamua shocked cosmologists because they weren't sure if it was an alien spacecraft, a comet, a space rock, or a completely unclassified object. In an unexpected new development, Oumuamua has suddenly reappeared and is sending signals to Earth. What does this secret sign mean? Are we facing an alien invasion? Join us on this exciting journey as we uncover the mystery of Oumuamua's return and their extraordinary new signals. Shortly after the discovery of Oumuamua, the Israeli-American theoretical physicist caused a stir with the publication of his seminal book Extraterrestrial. He offered a surprising perspective, stating that Oumuamua was actually a sample of particles sent from our planet, and the mysterious flying object from afar was called a courier. It can be expected that the scientific community will accept its extraterrestrial origin, but it is more mysterious. Therefore, before the unexpected causes of Oumuamua and the Earth to investigate its nature and origin. During the 2017 harvest season, Oumuamua was discovered by the Pan-STARRS telescope at the Haleakala Observatory in Hawaii. The appearance of this strange flying object caused a significant upheaval in the interpretation of space. What makes this object truly extraordinary is that it is not Earth's first encounter with an unknown celestial body. In fact, observers on Earth report thousands of UFO sightings each year, but not all are confirmed. However, Oumuamua stands out as one of the most fascinating and mysterious. When you hear the term UFO, you might imagine flying saucers flown by extraterrestrial beings with large oval heads and slender bodies. However, the reality is more complicated. UFO, or Unidentified Flying Object, UAP, is a broad term that includes all unusual flying objects that have not been previously identified or classified and may be of extraterrestrial origin. It could be a space rock, astronomical debris, or even an alien spacecraft. The discovery of Oumuamua is a long-awaited moment for scientists. For years they speculated and eagerly awaited such an earth-shattering event, with the aim of strengthening their belief in the existence of celestial bodies beyond our immediate group of planets. Now they have unequivocal and irrefutable evidence that the universe extends far beyond the boundaries of our solar system. Oumuamua blew up some people, though. Scientists expected a more traditional round or regular-shaped celestial body, but Oumuamua's unique features set it apart. Astronomers initially compared its shape to a cigar, or perhaps a pancake. Its size was relatively modest, being approximately 3,377 feet long, 364 feet wide, and 62 feet thick. Although significant for an interstellar object, it is relatively compact. The story of the discovery of Oumuamua is as remarkable as the object itself. On October 19, 2017, astronomers detected this strange object drifting through our group of planets. Then, Oumuamua traveled 40 days from its time closest approach to the Sun and was an astonishing 21 million miles from Earth, putting it at a considerable distance from our star, about 85 times the distance between the Moon and Earth. For perspective, when Oumuamua was first discovered, originally named 1I/2017 U1 by the International Astronomical Union, I initially suspected it was a comet. It was later discovered that the object did not have a comet tail. However, the classification of asteroids also failed. Once its extraterrestrial origin was unequivocally established, the name Oumuamua began to gain notoriety. The name reflects the belief that it is a visitor from outer space, which became even more evident after its return when it began sending confusing signals to Earth. These signals were received by telescopes strategically placed on Earth. After the first visit, information about Oumuamua's trajectory was obtained by instruments such as the Pan-STARRS 1 telescope, which is part of the Space Surveillance Network, the Canada-France-Hawaii Telescope, CFHD, the Very Large Telescope, VLT, and the Gemini South Telescope in Chile and the W.M. Keck Observatory in Hawaii. Oumuamua, being both small and faint, presented a significant observational challenge, especially since it was already millions of kilometers away. In fact, It slipped through the cracks of stereo Hi-1A observations near perihelion on 2017.09.2017 when it decreased to about 13.5 magnitude. As it continued to recede from the Earth, it became increasingly difficult to see. By the end of October, its brightness had decreased to an apparent 23, making it almost invisible to the naked eye. Oumuamua's unusual trajectory gives an idea of its true characteristics. With an orbital eccentricity of about 1.20, it is the highest ever. What does this scientific language mean? With such a high orbital eccentricity, Oumuamua could exceed the escape velocity of the Sun, making it untied with our group of planets. This suggests that it may eventually leave our solar system and travel to other corners of the universe. This discovery confirms that Oumuamua is indeed an interstellar object that originates from outside our solar system, millions of kilometers away from our solar system. Scientists have proposed a number of hypotheses to understand the origin of this mysterious object. We will investigate these ideas one by one as we delve deeper into Oumuamua's Oumuamua comet. The presence of Oumuamua in our celestial neighborhood intrigued scientists, made new discoveries, and led to various explanations. At first, scientists believed that it was a comet, but this idea was quickly disproved. Oddly enough, the theory of comet Oumuamua recently resurfaced. What are comets? They are essentially large interstellar objects composed of dust and ice that orbit the Sun. In summary, their most prominent feature would undoubtedly be their long flowing tails. These great wanderers are often considered to be the ancient beginnings of our solar system, remnants of the chaotic formation of planets and stars billions of years ago. In a sense, they are like time capsules of the universe, preserving a snapshot of a time when the Sun, stars, and planetary bodies were still in the cosmic cradle. What do these comets look like? Think of them as massive balls of dust and ice with a frozen core, aptly called a nucleus. Typically, the nucleus of a comet is about 10 kilometers in diameter, which is quite large, about the size of a small town. However, these cores remain frozen until they reach our Sun. As they approach our star, the Sun's heat turns the cold core into gas. This ejection creates bright jets of gas and dust that trail behind the comet. The interaction of this gas and associated dust creates a large cloudy cloud around the nucleus, aptly called a coma. You've probably seen artistic depictions of comets with strange tails. In reality, comets usually have two distinct tails. The 1,000-kilometer dust tail follows a broad, gently curved path behind the comet, while the ion tail points steadily away from the Sun. Several comets have visited Earth in the past. These celestial visitors provide us with valuable information about their composition and structure, as well as clues about how the universe works. One such celestial traveler is Halley's Comet. This large comet is about 15 kilometers wide and 40 kilometers long. It follows an elongated orbit like many comets, going around the Sun about every 75 to 76 years. The last time we had the pleasure of seeing this celestial spirit was in February 1986. However, this was not the first time Halley's Comet graced us with its presence. After the observation of 1682, the English astronomer Edmund Halley, the namesake of the comet, concluded that comets follow periodic patterns. He boldly predicted its return in 1758, a prediction that was largely fulfilled. There is even evidence that Halley's Comet appeared on the Bayeux Tapestry of 1066, underscoring its long association with our planet. Although Halley's Comet is the center of attention, it is not the only comet that has crossed the sky. One less popular but equally fascinating comet is Shoemaker-Levy 9, which exceptionally did not appear on Earth, but on our neighboring planet Jupiter. Scientists believe that this comet was broken into 21 pieces by the gravitational forces of Jupiter in 1992 and finally collided with the gas giant in 1994. This cosmic accident was seen from Earth and even from the Galileo spacecraft. The impact was estimated to be equivalent to the explosion of 6 million megatons of TNT, a truly amazing event. Next is Comet Hyakutake, a frozen wanderer with a weak tail. This comet is famous for putting on one of the most exciting comet displays in recent years. In March 1996, it passed the Earth within 15 million kilometers, the closest it came to the Sun in about 9,000 years. This encounter was remarkable not only for its proximity, but also for the fact that it confused scientists. While traversing interstellar space, Comet Hyakutake emitted X-rays 10 times stronger than expected. In 1996, the Ulysses spacecraft accidentally wandered through the comet's tail. This impromptu encounter revealed that this celestial wonder stretched an astonishing 600 million kilometers across, making it one of the largest comets we have ever found. Teo returned to the present point, although initial suggestions that Oumuamua was a comet were quickly disproved by astronomers. When Oumuamua first entered our system and passed the Sun, it did not react or show any behavior typical of a comet. Unlike Halley's Comet and others that grew tails from the Sun's heat, Oumuamua showed no signs of outgassing. Comets also tend to brighten and reflect the Sun's light as they approach the Sun. However, Oumuamua had already reached its closest approach to the Sun when it was first seen, and its brightness did not increase. The lack of typical cometary behavior raised the possibility that Oumuamua was an asteroid. In general, asteroids are rocky celestial bodies that orbit the Sun like miniature planets, but without the tail of a comet. One of the most famous asteroid sightings occurred in 2013 in Chelyabinsk, Russia, when a 20-meter space rock exploded in Earth's atmosphere, creating a visible bright streak in the sky. Although Oumuamua initially appeared to be an asteroid due to its behavior and lack of a cometary tail, it presented challenges for astronomers in reconciling its unusual features. Its fast speed and elongated shape distinguish it from typical asteroids. Most asteroids are irregularly shaped and consist of rock or metal, but some objects with unusual features, such as Oumuamua, defy conventional asteroid classifications. Centaurs, for example, are a rare class of objects whose orbits cross the paths of gas giants such as Jupiter and Neptune. They may come from the Kuiper belt and often have a composition similar to that of comets, but lack a tail. Given the unusual nature of Oumuamua, some scientists have even considered the possibility that it could be an alien or a spaceship. This theory, although speculative, attracted attention due to the object's peculiar properties and sudden appearance in our solar system. Israeli-American theoretical physicist Avi Loeb suggested that Oumuamua may be an artificial object, suggesting that it may be a light sail, a thin reflective structure carried by the radiation pressure of stars. This hypothesis challenges traditional explanations and emphasizes the need for an open mind when dealing with such confusing celestial phenomena. In short, the unexpected return of Oumuamua and the signals it sends to Earth confuses and fascinates scientists and the public. Whether it's a comet, asteroid, or something else, Oumuamua is a reminder of the vast and mysterious nature of our universe. By trying to unravel its mysteries, we gain a deeper understanding of the wonders and complexities of the cosmos.